think that's about right.
Yeah, think so. Hopefully. Haven't done the intro song.
So far, so good. We're back!
We are. I think that's about enough.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
So,
That was the new Psy song. It's called
yeah,
Daddy.
neither of us knew there was a new Psy song, but
But we are looking for an intro song.
we were looking
Came
for an
out
intro song,
yesterday.
and it popped up, so...
There's also one called Father. I think that's the same song, but just slightly
Yeah, I think
different
it might
vibe. Oh
be.
no, that's from March. Oh wait, what? No. Man.
Anyway,
Look at our avatar
enough
is
browsing the internet.
top
We're back.
avatar.
We made it back. I know you've all been waiting.
I haven't had anyone say that they're waiting.
No, me neither.
actually.
This time, I think we might be dropping off. We've peaked. Never
Yeah.
mind.
I mean, we tried,
We tried. We came, we saw.
and if you're not into that, then
Podcasted.
did you see that?
No! Stop referring to things that people can't see.
It's pretty good. Well, it's not even that good. It's alright.
Couple of improvements. Number one, the ticking clock is gone.
Yeah, took that out.
Ejected. Jettisoned it out of the room. Now
Yeah, you
there's
threw it
no...
into the pond, didn't you?
Threw it in the pond. Now there's no annoying tick. Second major improvement, I'm not going to sneeze this episode.
I bet you do.
Might do.
I think now you said that, you're definitely going to.
Third major improvement, I'm on the brewskis today, so who
Yeah.
knows what could happen.
You
I don't know what's going
You
on.
get horny when you get drunk, so
I get excitable.
this
that's for
would
sure.
go.
This
horribly.
we might get locked in
Um,
more countries.
Yeah. I don't know what the sound's going to be like today because, don't know. Might be shit. Try and make it good. If it's shit, sorry. If it's good, you're welcome. Should we start?
I don't know what we're doing. Uh,
Let's start with number one,
starting at the beginning,
and we'll go from there.
the highly coveted single copy of the Wu-Tang Secret album has sold finally for millions of dollars, and it's probably not to scratch.
Yeah, they haven't stated how much it went for, have they?
I don't think they'll say how much or who. If they say who, everyone's going to badger that person for the rest of their life.
Yeah, they'll say release the dang album. So
They're not allowed to.
there's
though.
like an 88-year copyright thing on it or something. Is that right?
No, it was 100 years, wasn't it? Or maybe even longer.
Do we actually know?
Well, I'm pretty sure it was like 110 years because I read somewhere this album won't release until
I thought it was 88.
21. 20,
Maybe that's
something.
just me and my obsession with our buddy. Not
Hitler?
buddy. Yeah. For some reason, we always end up there. I don't
want to be part of that. For some reason, you end up there. I'm happily sat here drinking beers, enjoying my Tuesday. It's Tuesday, by the way.
After 88 years, the copyright, which includes public and commercial rights,
Aye.
automatically transfers to the owner of the work.
Why didn't they do it after 36 years?
People probably wouldn't get the reference.
But they get the Heil Hitler reference.
Yeah.
Cool. So
Maybe
yeah,
it's
it's
some
sold.
kind of Asian thing, like you know how RZA loves that shit. Maybe it's something to do with that.
He has got the world's largest collection of kung fu movies. So yeah, it's the most expensive single album ever sold. There were rumours that it sold to Quentin Tarantino, which I think makes sense because...
There's a picture of him wearing a Wu-Tang t-shirt.
And the RZA did the score for Kill Bill and Kill Bill Volume 2. So he's obviously a fan.
Mate.
So yeah, we're never going to hear that album. That's fine. The last album wasn't great. It was
Certainly
okay.
not on my top 10 list of albums of all time.
Which is apparently a podcast we will be doing at some point. Which
Yeah,
I don't
you're-
think I can manage. but
You're in on
yeah.
that. You can just borrow some of mine if you want, to be honest. I got 10.
Which one can I have? I don't want
Um,
either of the most volatile ones that are on there.
I don't know. Well, if you start listing them off, then everyone's just going to know, and then they won't want to...
Maybe that was a red herring. Maybe I've taken you one way, but comes the time we do the podcast, John's gonna 180 and bring you back this way. I don't know. Anyway, So yeah, that's an
Why
exciting
not?
piece of news. What?
Why don't you want them?
Why don't I want what?
These 2 albums that you just mentioned.
Oh, I don't mind.
No.
I don't mind.
Okay, fine. Well, you can.
But
take
I'd
something else
want
then,
D
fine.
Loust,
No,
and that's the one you want. So
I don't mind.
improvement number 3 is to come. I'm aware that everything I do reflects off the screen in these
Yeah.
bad boys. Bad boys.
Yeah, you got some new.
So new Specky's on the way, thanks to you once again, Catherine Sykes. Nailed it. No insults.
I thought you were
today.
implying that the viewer had paid for them.
Oh no, not the viewer.
Like,
One of the
thanks,
viewers.
Thanks, guys, for
One of the viewers.
raising enough money for Jeffrey to have some new eye
Yeah, well,
goggles.
we are big enough now. I think we could have done a Kickstarter.
I mean, if we
or
had a pound for
GoFundMe.
every view that we have,
I could have covered it.
we nearly have enough to pay for your new fucking glasses.
They were pricey, to say the very least. This is a fun one, I guess.
Yeah, I think it's quite fun.
By
I
the
didn't
way,
watch the video.
4 of the 5 of today's articles are sponsored by The Verge. Officially, we've signed a deal with them.
Yeah, me and what's the name? Nilay Patel.
No,
I was on the blower
Yeah, Carl The Verge.
with
Susan
Carl.
Verge.
Yeah, with Susan Verge
Throwback to episode
and
3.
Nilay Patel. Oh, and Walt Mossberg. Control Walt Delete.
I and everybody else does not understand.
They're all people who write for The
Yeah,
Verge.
that's fine.
Anyway, so
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
haven't watched the video.
We're not going to watch the
we're
video.
not gonna.
We don't need to. Everyone's favourite physicist.
Science man. What about
Mr. Science
Professor
Man.
Brian Cox?
Yeah, what about the one with the dead guy?
Bill Nye. No, the other one. What's his name?
The one who did the...
Bill the Science Guy.
No, not Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Yeah, that is who I was thinking of.
I was thinking about... I forgot his bloody name. The one who had the...
Rolf Harris. The wobble board.
No. Gonna have to utilise the internet.
No,
right
let
now.
me.
I've forgotten what that instrument is called that he played also. It's the one with... You had it in school.
Not the theremin.
Not the theremin. He was an astronomist, and he was really old. And he's
Oh,
there
you
he is.
mean the Games Master?
Begins with a P.
The Games Master.
Yeah.
Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
What's his fucking
What's his
name?
name? Come on, guys, sort us out.
That one. Patrick Moore.
Patrick fucking Moore.
The Games Master.
What was his
look
instrument,
at him.
please? Because-
I don't know. That fucking helmet.
Go back.
Glockenspiel. A xylophone and a glockenspiel, apparently. Look
So-
at him in his fucking helmet. Look what they did to his face.
They really
Sir
honoured him.
Patrick Moore.
He looks
R.I.P.
he looks a bit like Zordon from the Power Rangers.
Yeah, he just...
A squashed
How
Zordon
did
in
that
a
not
party
scare
hat.
the shit out of me when I was young and used to watch Games Master?
Because he was
Do
lovely.
you remember they used to give out...
I'm sure it's a
they did,
xylophone.
like, the cheat codes and stuff?
No, I never watched it.
Oh,
I didn't cheat.
I remember that for myself.
I'm not that kind of gamer.
You said that when you bought, literally 20 minutes ago, you said you bought Metal Gear Solid, or you had Metal Gear Solid, your dad went to his school, printed out the
You
entire
can't say that.
strategy guide for
He's
it,
gonna get fined.
and played it.
I don't consider a strategy guide cheating in the same way that cheat codes were cheating. Anyway,
Fine.
back to the article. Neil
yeah.
deGrasse Tyson says the Enterprise would destroy the Millennium Falcon. I agree, because it's about 15 times, well, no, probably 50 times bigger.
They said that I think they say in an out-and-out race, then the Millennium Falcon would win because it's a much more nippy, nimble
question
machine.
is, could the Enterprise do the Kessel Run
Don't.
in under 12 parsecs?
But we discussed this the other day.
Parsec is a unit of distance.
Mm.
Not time.
Not time.
Come on, Hans. Hans, Olo. Get your shit
And,
together.
What's a parsec? You looked it up, I remember.
It was
It's
something
like the
to do with a
curvature of the
bisection.
Earth or something.
Something to do with bisecting the curvature of the Earth. So we're not going to go into that now because it's bullshit. Anyway, back to the Enterprise VE.
1 parsec
No.
is the distance at which one astronomical unit subtends an angle of 1 arc second.
Right.
I don't even know
what's
either.
the irrelevant Well, what's the generic astronomical unit?
Yeah.
Science, aka Luke. You need to explain this to us at some point.
Yeah.
Pop it in the comments. Do and explain it like I'm 5.
Yeah, ELI 5.
Thank you. Anyway. What were you thinking? No.
Imaginary near star. Oh, okay. Very useful.
John's really interested in the parsec.
I'm on the Wikipedia page for Parsec. It's pretty interesting.
So Neil.
Yeah, back to Neil.
He explained how the Enterprise has the benefit of being based in some semblance of reality, and that it was groundbreaking for it being the first spaceship in science fiction designed expressly for exploration. The Brewskis are really helping me dictate today.
Top
I'm doing
work.
a great job of reading.
Who's that guy and why is he verified?
Kwame Opam, he's the guy that wrote the article on The Verge. Lafarge. The real
Okay.
question is, why is my good friend Ibzo verified on
He is
Twitter?
the one that wrote the article on the Independent.
The article.
Yeah, there's one a day. And everyone goes there to read it. Anyway. Ibzo is verified for the purpose of the reasons.
Clearly.
Yeah, a junkie freighter like the Falcon is comparatively puny. It wouldn't have the firepower to best the Federation flagship at full power. Now, there's an article, a small video, that I've got planned to watch at some point today, maybe tomorrow. It's like the 6 Star Wars films condensed into 3 minutes. Thought we could just watch that instead of marathoning.
Rather than doing the 13-hour marathon before we watched episode 7, do what we
But
did
that is all 6. We only want to watch
What did
the
we
good
do that
3.
with?
We did it with Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious. God, that was such a good video.
9-minute video, produced by The Verge.
They did a great job.
They did do a great job.
It was all looked like it was on VHS and that.
Yeah, I was into it. Neil deGrasse Tyson then.
Do you
Great
want
guy.
to crack on with
Yeah, should we...
number 3?
Number 3 is good.
This one's
not good, but interesting.
This one's your trademark serious topic. Horrific drone accident destroys toddler's eyeball. Are they exaggerating?
So I was reading it on the BBC, there we go. Click that first link. Horrific accident.
Did they use destroyed eyeball in the BBC
No,
article?
they just use sliced in half.
That's still rather grotesque. Can he still see?
No,
Can't see.
it's split.
Still gonna look like a bad man for the rest of his life. I'd get an eye patch for
He
him.
could be like Fetty Wap.
He could be like Fetty Wap.
I was thinking, he needs to learn how to rap now.
He's already got that Odd Future look with his spotty t-shirt and Mario hat.
Yeah? Tyler the Creator will sign him up.
Oscar the Creator. It works.
Yeah, I mean, pretty crazy, really.
The
Could've
next
happened
thing
to
I know,
anyone else.
I've just heard my friend shriek and say, "Oh God, no!"
Yeah,
I
they're
turned
next door
around
neighbours and they're good friends, apparently.
and just saw blood and his baby on the floor
I
crying.
bet you wanted to control Z the hell out of that one.
Yeah, I knew.
I know. Do you ever think that? Did you think that when you did this to your screen?
Earlier, I cracked my MacBook screen. Woo!
Did you go?
No.
"Woo"?
I went, well, that's that done. Took them out,
Shut it.
shut it, went to work.
Yeah, left. Did you get that?
Cool,
Did
thanks
you get a hot
for
flash?
reminding me. No, it was okay.
I
It was
get hot
okay.
flashes
I
and
mean,
shit
I'm
like
so
that,
used to
things.
doing dumb shit like that, breaking everything I own, ruining nice things for myself,
Yeah.
that it doesn't really affect me anymore.
It looks worse from here. It looks fine straight on.
Oh, that
I don't
doesn't
want
look
to
fine.
swap, but
You sure?
yeah,
Mine's newer.
that's true. Still don't want to swap.
Okay.
Wow.
Did you
15
actually have
minutes
anything to say about that, or did you just want to
Oh no,
let
I
people
just
know
wanted
that?
to. I just wanted to make people aware that drones can be dangerous. There's a nice checklist on the BBC guidance for safe drone flying. If you're into drones, don't know anyone who has one.
Well, I assume it's the same as flying a real aircraft. You need to do all your safety checks
Yeah.
first. Because, let's be honest, it is airborne.
Same thing.
It's not a safe place. I wouldn't want to be airborne. Yeah. He's fucked.
It was his right eye as well. Luckily,
That was his good one.
for me, if that happened to me, my left eye is my good eye.
I'd be shit out.
Yeah, you'd
I'd
be El Fucko.
up the creek, sans paddle.
Yeah, it's just yeah, it is. They describe it as an awful accident, and that's exactly what it is. You know, it's just a shame, poor kid. But
The article ends, thankfully, reassuringly with the little boy can still see out of his uninjured eye. Great! Worth it then.
yeah,
Worth it for the lols. Next.
yeah.
Next article. Adele's 25 crushes single week records.
Now, did you put your phone on airplane mode?
Yeah, of course. Of course I did.
Nice.
Actually did.
So I was chatting to Wheeler about Adele earlier, or yesterday.
Was she moaning?
She's going to watch this. I'm going to make sure she watches this. She said yesterday, Jeffrey is always mean to me. And I said, maybe it's because he has a crush on you.
Maybe it's because every time you reference her, she's saying something... Well, she's moaning. Let's be honest. Every time you talk about her, she's complaining about something.
No, she just
Complain about this!
She just said
I dare
that she didn't listen to Adele.
She complained that you
she
said,
said-
that girl was sexy.
Oh yeah, she did. It's because she's in love with me.
Makes sense, I am.
Yeah, exactly. It's so. She said, "Why is everyone so hype about Adele concerts?"
Was she
Which-
copying that text
No,
message?
she wasn't copying the text message or Tinder message or whatever it was. Which made me think of the text message,
Mm-hmm.
which made me think that the fat dude steals jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
He didn't claim it was his own.
Oh, no,
there was a
he
screenshot
just
of the joke as
reposts.
well. That's all he does.
Yeah, he's the
But
repost
his
master.
comments are gold.
What did he say about that one?
I can't remember.
Okay. So the chit chat was something about Adele concerts. Does everyone just go and cry about their exes and what are you doing?
Let's carry on. No.
That wasn't.
Tear is an internet slang neologism.
Okay, the fact.
We'll find out what he said.
I'm pretty sure I can just click that.
Yeah, that's where we
Um.
were headed. Back to what you were saying. Sorry for interrupting.
So, oh my god, he posts so much.
That's all he posts.
So it says, does Adele have concerts? Do people go? What happens? How do you act in an Adele concert? Is it just a bunch of people standing in a crowd, all singing, trying to hit the high notes with tears streaming down their face, saying text to their exes? I don't understand. What do you do at an Adele concert? He said, such a fair fucking line of questioning. Please DM me with answers.
It was funny at the time. I think you had to be there, John. You had to
Well,
be
I
there.
mean, it is funny. So then everyone's going berserker over her because she has announced that she's going to tour. And
Hence.
then I don't know. I think that
But
might have been before.
it is actually a great point. What
Yeah.
do you do?
Cry.
But then what do you do at any concert? That
Sing your fucking balls off.
Yeah, you sing along, you enjoy the music because that's why you're there.
So she sold 3.38 million
By the way-
copies in the US.
What a name!
Dan-
Sorry for interrupting you for probably the 5th time, but
Full
Dante
beers.
Dorazio.
Yeah.
I would change my name to that in an instant. Continue.
3.38 million copies sold in a single week, just in the United States. My dad came through the other day and was like, "They said that Adele's that record from Adele has sold 800,000 copies already," and I said, "In the US, it's already at 2.5 million." He was like, "No, but they said 800,000." I was just like, "Probably just in the UK because they're going fucking nuts over it in America."
The crap little CD shop in the Sovereign Centre in my shopping centre opened like at 8 o'clock in the morning
Really?
when it came out. It's
So
like,
people
no
could
one
buy-
was there. Clearly no one was there.
So my problem with Adele is that I recognise her talent. I think she's clearly got one hell of a fucking amazing voice. From the interviews I've seen of her, she's very fucking funny.
She is really funny actually.
But her music does nothing for me,
But that's
like,
fine.
whatsoever.
So does
And
a lot of music.
So that's all I'm saying. You know, Vicky said the same thing about Beyonce. She was just like, I appreciate that she's got some catchy tunes and that she's like fucking massive recording artist, but her music just doesn't really hit the buttons
Doesn't do it for her.
that I would require to be hit. Yeah, just mad. 3.38 million in a fucking week.
I don't know if that's that good. Is
Uh,
that really good?
yeah, that's the most ever.
Oh. She has got a niche though, hasn't she? She owns that niche.
Yeah, the
Oh.
niche is single women or women who are still bitter about their exes.
Yeah.
The album bested NSYNC's No Strings Attached single week US record, which is good to know that NSYNC were the previous record holder. Not Michael Jackson, not any other American artist, legendary recording artist. No, NSYNC.
What do you mean not legendary recording artists?
Well, they're not really the same caliber of artist as Stevie Wonder or
Yeah, okay.
Elvis Presley.
Whatever.
You can ride the NSYNC dick, and I'll just talk about Adele.
Me and JT. Once we blow up, the first
You
thing
need to
he's
get
gonna
Noodlehead
drop.
first.
He's gonna drop Jimmy Fallon,
Is
and
he?
he's gonna be best friends with me. We're gonna get mugs with each other's faces.
Okay, well, you have to have Noodlehead to be friends with him, and you don't have it.
I could get it.
Don't think you could. Our final.
Is it final? Because
News
I
app.
appear to have a new tab open.
Yeah, you just
With
opened that
nothing in
one
it.
for the lols.
Our final and probably as mediocre as the
Seems
rest.
pretty recurring. Yeah, these topics have been crap.
That's okay.
Sorry, guys.
It's fine. Our cheeky banter has made up for it.
Yeah, and we've been talking a lot of shit. We talked about Games Master.
Is
so
a
that's
Dexter
cool.
reboot in the works? A mere 9 years after this
Yeah.
show
First Ed.
hit the scene.
I got bored of Dexter.
Me too.
I
I made it once again. I made it to the last season midway through
Fake,
and
man.
thought, this is really shit.
I got like 3.5 seasons in, and I thought, oh, he's
Here we
gonna-
go.
He's gonna fuck his sister, or he wants to, his same story every time.
It would appear that an explanation is the foot, as
Okay.
Andy Dwyer would say. Head writer Melissa Rosenberg, who recently debuted The Amazing Jessica Jones on Netflix, left Dexter after its 4th season, and things pretty much fell apart after that.
Yeah, I got
Jessica
about-
Jones is awesome. That's a great season.
Very good.
A real solid season of TV.
Yeah, a real solid 13 hours of TV, which you can smash through
Day and a half.
in a day if you're me. Just decided that day I wasn't going to do anything except watch Jessica Jones, and I got 11 episodes in and had to go to bed.
We've all done that.
Yeah, for sure. So then I went back and started watching Daredevil.
So the rumours have been going on for some time, but things really got moving on Thanksgiving when the person running the series' Twitter account tweeted something uncharacteristic and seemingly out of the blue. His knife's freshly sharpened. Who wants a leg? Happy Thanksgiving from Dexter. I don't think
That's anything to do
going
with
to
anything.
feed the rumour mill in any way. It's just a screen grab from an episode.
Yeah, in
And
like
it's
the
related.
first season or something. Maybe.
I'm going to have to press the bullshit button on this article.
Imagine if we had one though.
Yeah, that'd be great. Maybe we should. The 4th improvement will be the next episode. We will have a bullshit button that we can either one of us
Maybe we should
slam
just
down
do...
on.
No, I don't trust that your glass table wouldn't, and also the microphone is going to go berserker.
Fine. Maybe we should have some sort of bullshit paddle that we can raise.
Yeah, like on QI where they have the nobody knows card.
Yeah,
You just go.
yeah, just like that.
Oh, shit.
What are you thinking of? Something? What? Some of my
No,
tap?
your bobblehead is bobbling. Every time I do that, it bobbles a bit.
Should I get it down?
No.
Okay.
There's a Fallout 4 or a Fallout bobblehead just up there.
It's the Vault Boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I got
not
some-
interested.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, but did I even? Yeah, I did. Cool. Well, that was a great article. Thanks, John.
Not Snapchat. Open Snapchat. That's the wrong app. So last week, Jeffrey asked me 6.
We have to introduce the section. It's time for our staple section.
It needs a theme song.
That was Maury Ballstein, wasn't it?
Yeah, close enough. We can
Uh,
steal that. Balls
everyone's
models.
favourite section, The would you rather.
Maybe we should just do a would you rather.
Earlier I was thinking
we should cut out all the chat,
the news,
the
because
filler.
honestly, it's not news. No one's interested. I'm barely interested.
That's because you never find them. I just find
Yeah,
stuff that
that's
I
true.
think is fairly interesting to talk
I was
about.
joking. I am interested.
Well, you know you're not. I know you're not.
No, I'm not.
But I thought, well, if we've got a podcast and we need something to talk about, we can't. But now we've got some viewers. Maybe we could just go
Yeah,
in
we've
with.
got like 7 followers. What do you mean some?
Whoa.
That's a fair
7?
few. Yeah.
Already? Fuck. Let me check. So, alright, you do the introduction, I'll do checking.
I've done the introduction. You continue checking. I'll sit here in silence. Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
No. That wasn't. You haven't. You didn't do any. 10?
Once again.
Double figures! One is you.
One's
so-
me, one's you. One's
I don't think
probably
it's
the
me.
channel itself.
We're up to double figures with our subscribers.
Once again, this is our staple section. This is why we know you've come here.
Yeah.
It's the would you
You
rather
fast forwarded
questions.
through all the BS. Maybe we should just put in the description.
We'll put a timestamp in the description,
Yeah.
don't worry, and it will
Skip
skip
all the
to the would
shit.
you rather. So this week, John has been creating
I only did 3
findings and would you rather.
because yours were
Mine
yours were really good and I couldn't match them. So this is the first
I
one.
don't know if I'm ready for this.
Would you rather swap your current situation, i.e., a decent group of friends but no money, to lots of money but no friends?
Are we assuming that I will never get any friends?
Yeah.
No.
Why?
Well, what can you do that's that fun on your own?
Buy a superbike, ride a superbike,
I mean, I can imagine at some point in my life,
fix your Mac.
I can fix my fucking Mac. But then I have no one to talk to because no friends. So,
You could podcast by yourself,
like some kind of fucking idiot.
or you could just go and sit in a casino and lose all your money
So
like
are
you did
you?
yesterday.
Are we assuming that I will die with absolutely no close friends or family or whatever?
No friends, man. That's the
Cool.
thing.
No, not into that.
Okay, fair enough. I think I'd stay with the same.
Yeah,
What I wrote was swap your current situation, decent friends, no money.
that is my current situation. Really decent friends, a solid group of friends. No money.
No
ever.
money ever.
Minus figures at all time. In the red, firmly in the red.
Yeah. This one is related to superheroes.
Okay.
Would you rather be super strong and have heightened senses, but be blind,
Daredevil.
or be in a wheelchair and
Professor
be able
X.
to read minds? Yeah. Who would you rather be? Because that was what initially started,
That's
wasn't
actually
it?
really good.
I was thinking about it when I was driving down here. I thought, at the beginning of the year, I said, I analysed loads of who would you rather be's, and it was like Bruce Willis or Brad Pitt and stuff like that.
I believe a lot of them had the same first name.
Yeah, they did, but I couldn't think of one.
It's like, I can't think of one right now.
Yeah, I know.
can't
I was
think of
driving
two
down.
people
I
with
was
the same
like,
name.
I can't think of one.
John Mack.
Or John McEnroe. John Malkovich or John
That's a good
McEnroe.
one.
Who would you rather be?
Well, Malkovich is bonkers.
Mm-hmm.
McEnroe is also
Yeah.
bonkers.
Just
McEnroe is really mad.
Malkovich has just released a film that doesn't come out for 100 years.
Yes.
It's like, right, here's the film. You
Yes.
can't ever watch it.
Mm.
Although I read something earlier about they've found a drug that can potentially make you live like 125 years or something like that.
The problem with this, would you rather, is that it's going to offend someone.
Which
Assuming that we have both a blind
one? Okay.
and
You're the closest I know to a blind person.
no legs follower.
Don't know any. Yeah, basically.
I'd probably go the Daredevil.
You reckon?
Yeah. Because what good can really come of reading minds? You haven't. That's not the full extent.
Yeah, that's
of
not
his
the. No,
abilities.
it isn't.
Also, in the cartoon, he had a floating chair.
Yeah.
Can I have-
yeah,
I have a hover chair?
Yeah, you get a hover chair.
Now it's getting tricky.
Versus being blind, but
It's getting tricky. No, I'd still be Daredevil. Are we allowed to say that? We're going to get another fucking copyright strike.
I think you can say Daredevil.
Cool. Thanks, Marvel. Thanks, Disney, for allowing us that right. Fucking blocked us on the John Lewis advert though, didn't they?
Yeah.
We're gonna bleep that one out.
No, we're not.
We're gonna, you know, we have to.
Mm-mm.
We have to.
Mm-mm. No way.
I'm ashamed. I'm actually ashamed. You didn't feel like this afterwards.
Did we have any? We didn't get any copyright strikes on the last episode.
That's
This
because
is
we didn't
good
play
news.
anything.
Yeah, we did. We played.
The John Cena. No, the Triple H intro.
No.
Surprised that Motorhead didn't come down here themselves
didn't
and
play
smash our
that.
computers.
We played Cult of Personality
Oh, I'm
because it got
surprised.
stuck in your head
Yeah.
for like 3 days.
Okay, well, don't sing that.
So yeah, Daredevil. Fair enough.
Daredevil. Fair
My last
enough.
one. Would you rather be married to the most attractive girl in the world, but have rubbish sex,
You've asked me this before.
or be married to the least attractive girl, but
The
have
least attractive girl in the world.
but have amazing sex, the best sex ever?
Yeah, but can I cheat on the one that's
No,
hot?
no.
Not that I've
You
ever
can't.
cheated, but
You can't. That's obviously why I said married to.
what? Because that means that you die if you cheat.
No, but that means sickness and in health.
Am I
Till
in love
death.
with them?
Yeah, of course you are.
That's whack. This is some bullshit.
Good one though, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd go with the hot. I'd go with the hot one.
Because you're shallow.
Yeah,
You want people.
everyone's shallow to some
want
degree,
people to
but
look at you and
to
go,
the degree that the other one is the least attractive female in the world. What is that? What even is
I
that?
don't know.
How could you possibly have amazing sex with someone who's the least attractive
Okay.
person in
Well,
the
then
world?
I guess maybe the attraction is the lowest level of attraction that allows you to become erect. So you can still.
Wow. I mean, that's low. We're talking really low.
Well then. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'm still going to stick to my original answer, I'm afraid, and go
Let's
with the
do the
hot
hot
one.
one.
What would you pick?
Probably the hot one
Yeah,
also.
correct.
Shallow. And everyone's going to go. "Meh."
Yeah, but I can still have a pretty decent hand party by myself, can't I? Hand relief.
Yeah, you can be like, I'm just going to look at you,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to perform hand relief.
Cool.
I mean, there's plenty that you can do that isn't penetrative.
I didn't know we were just talking penetrative. Didn't know it got that far. I haven't done that.
But then it wouldn't be sex, would it?
I don't even know anymore. That was shit. That was no. That was good. That was good.
I mean, it wasn't as good as mayonnaise or
400,000 gallons of mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
That's not. It's not for the faint of heart. Number one. It's also not a small amount of mayonnaise. That's more than you can buy in Sainsbury's on any
Yeah,
day.
correct,
Even if you
correct.
buy it all, they haven't got that much.
Yeah, man. Imagine how much that would cost.
Well,
maybe
we were
next
assuming
time
that
we'll-
money wasn't a factor because a shuriken is probably quite expensive.
Yeah, my dad was saying, actually, you can get one that's like more of a long, thin blade.
answer the
Yeah. Told him about it earlier today when I was trying to come up with yours.
Okay, well, I was thinking of a throwing star, not
Yeah, I
a throwing
know.
fin. Is that what it's called?
It's not called a throwing thin. Um,
Right, I
yeah,
want to say
semantics.
now. Give us your own would you rather's.
Yeah, you should do
Because
that.
we are struggling and
Yeah,
it's been
I mean,
2 episodes.
I had to come up with 3, and I came up with them.
You only started today though. I came up with mine across the week.
Yeah, you also do a job where you're stood on your own for a lot of the time.
So? You do a job where you're sat alone on the internet a lot of the
No,
time.
I'm sat with people.
Okay, you can still afford to
You
watch
get
a half an
thinky
hour
time.
documentary on fucking Skepta when you're at work. If you could do that, you could write 6 would you
I was
rather's.
listening to it actually. I didn't watch it.
You should have watched it. It was hype.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched
Oh,
that.
okay. Did you see the bit with Drake?
Nope.
I watched it.
I watched it up until they got to the home of POTUS, the White House.
Oh, that was a good bit.
So once again, we find ourselves referencing something that probably zero.
So there
of you
was a
have seen.
documentary on Noisy about Skepta. And
He's a grime artist.
And I watched it. I'm
From
pretty
the
sure
UK.
our followers.
Toby ain't gonna have a fucking clue.
All right.
Always think of Toby. That's our number one
Oh, it's
rule.
a common denominator.
Yeah, the lowest common denominator. Everything must be explained as if we're explaining it to Tobes.
ELI Tobes.
Oh, that fine note. Because we've gone over his allocated 30-minute slot by 5.5 minutes.
Genuinely, if you've got my phone number, then text me. Or anything, Facebook, write me a letter. If you want my address, get in touch with me. I will give you my address. You can write me a letter. We need feedback, and we need comments and criticism, constructive or otherwise.
Yeah, last week, our good friend Tobes, who I just referenced, came at us with 6 pretty solid points.
I thought there
He
was
thought
3.
I doubled it.
3, 6.
What's the fucking difference in 2015,
So
man?
number 1 was the clock is loud.
Yeah, we got rid of
Now,
that.
I think
straight
that's
off the
something
bat.
to do with the fact that the microphone last week was on overdrive. I don't know why it was so loud.
Not going to do that.
And then, it's too long. It's like, well, if you get
Yeah, that was bullshit. He said, time yourselves for half an hour on your phone. It's like, what are we going to do when half an hour's up? Because we're obviously going to overrun.
Yeah, just
cut
like,
it off. Well, we're gone, sorry.
Yeah, half an hour's up. See you later. And there was another one.
It's not the fucking BBC, Tobes. We can go as long as we want.
Yeah, you don't need to get it in
Alright.
between Mastermind and Ready Steady Cook.
Obviously, Ready Steady Cook was on earlier. It was
Yeah,
on at
no,
like
it-
4:30
Yeah.
or something.
It
Mastermind
really
was
was.
on at like 7.
Yeah, but
What
I just
shit have you
thought of
been
2
watching?
programs on the BBC
Fucking idiot.
that are on at the, in a day. Not that Ready Steady Cook is even on anymore. What was his third piece of criticism?
Keep the would you rather. Oh, no, he wanted us to put clips that we reference in. Like, as if we'd pause there. Now watch the half an hour sketch documentary.
we hang out all the time and we watch films and TV shows and shit together. We make references to those, as I'm sure you've noticed. 8 Mile, The Office, other things that we've seen.
The last episode, Susan Darko.
Yeah.
She's come up
Yeah.
twice now.
He said, put in clips. Now, fuck that.
He wanted us to put 6 legs, 8 legs in. Number 1, we get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Again. Number 2, don't know how.
Well, I know how, but I can't be bothered.
Number 3, can't be bothered.
Yeah, that's my main one. Number 3 is essentially number 1. Can't be bothered.
So now we've brought it up to 37 minutes. We're probably going to go the full hour this time. It's been
Oh,
going
I
up
thought
10
we were
minutes.
just
No, we
gonna-
just got to sit here
I
and
thought we
back
were
and
just
forth
gonna-
for 20 minutes.
Finish off.
Yeah, we're finishing off here.
So yeah, you think maybe just sack off the news, just do chit chat, idle chat? We could do it like the Kind of Funny Guys, where we each bring a topic
Yeah,
to the
that's...
table.
Well, I think with the news portion,
It needs to be more quick fire.
we're trying too hard... Well, you're trying too hard to find things just to have, rather than things that actually we can talk about.
Yeah, this week was rubbish for news.
Yeah, it really was. You fucked that one up.
The Adele one was alright. I was into that one. I can't believe that she sold that many albums.
Yeah, but let's be honest.
No one cares
When
about
it
Adele.
comes down to it, she's just a slippery little fish. That Adele
And that,
was the very good
yeah,
podcast.
it's that'll do. We can just finish it there.
Cool.
So yeah, criticism, feedback, etc. Text me, leave a comment. If you've got anything that you want us to talk about, your own would you rathers, that kind of shit, then hit us up. Thanks for watching.